arkadaşlar, yeni bir göreve daha başladık. Hadi bakalım. Bugün bayağı bir görev yaptık ya. Yeni Güney.
How you doing, old friend?
Fine.
İyi.
It's funny.
İşin sonunda buraya gelmemiz ne kadar örnek.
My daddy died in the
Babam
field in
bu topraklar
Pennsylvania,
tarafından
fighting this
savaşta
lot.
öldü.
I
Hiç
ever tell you that?
bahsetmemiştim.
Many times.
Çok kez.
I see I'm
Görüyorum
boring
ki
you, Arthur.
seni sıkıyorum Arthur.
Worrying me.
Beni
We lost men
orada
back
insanlar
there.
kaybettik.
We have
Bizim büyük
lofty
amaçlarımız var
goals,
Arthur.
Arthur. We're trying to reform
Toplumu daha
society
yardımsever,
to
düzgün
a kinder,
bir şekilde
truer,
düzenlemeye çalışıyoruz.
better way. Now, of course, there's
Evet.
gonna be casualties.
Olacaktır.
We're thieves.
Biz
You know,
hırsız,
the world
bizim
don't
gibiler
want us no
artık
more.
istenmeyen bir dünya. Bizim
are
acımasız
dreamers
gerçekler dünyasında
in an
herkes o
ever
kadar
duller
konuda
world
sarksanak
of
veriyorum
fact.
ki,
Now, I'll give you that,
ama
but
yani
come on. We got the day. It's nice out. Old Hosea says that there's a creek around here. I reckon it's full of fish.
Nereye gidiyoruz acaba?
Hey, old girl,
Hey,
come on down here. Why
yaşlı
don't
kız
you
buraya
show us
gel.
this
Hadi.
creek you've been pissing in?
Hey, you don't look too rosy, old
Hey,
friend.
bekle
I thought
şöyle
this warmer
görsün.
weather would...
My days are looking good
Hadi
and
benim
long
bakın.
overdone.
Always green crushing and bubble bursting. Come on, Hosea. Let's go fish.
Come on then.
Borsu takip et. Sağ ol.
Coming past.
Go on.
Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them.
Because I need to get out
Dışarıda
for a
çıkmam
bit.
lazım. Bazı şu
Me and the
örümcekler-
old guard. Before any of them back
Buradaki
there,
hepsi önce biz
oh,
vardık.
there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Ah, feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime
Zaten
ago.
öyle işte.
But what a life we have lived, how well we have fought, especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us,
Kimsenin
where we don't have to
bizi
hide.
bulmacağı bir yer.
Like
bulmamız.
where?
Mesela
I got
neresi?
some ideas
Aklıma
hatching,
birkaç fikir
but
var.
I need you with me, not against me. Both
Yine
of
buradan da
you.
taşınacağız anlaşılır. Elbette.
Still,
Yeni para
we do
ihtiyacımız
need
var.
money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
go.
Hello, gentlemen. Well, look what the cat drug in. I seem to have got
Well,
myself.
well, look who it is.
Back there.
Sessiz olun.
Let's see if we can't sort
Bakalım
this
nasıl
out.
yapabiliriz.
How are you, boys?
Nasılsınız çocuklar?
Fine.
İyi.
This is quite some
Çok güzel
country you have here.
bölümümüz.
We like it well enough.
Oldukça seviyoruz.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray.
Size göre
This is my deputy
Benim
Archibald
yardımcım.
McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
sizinle tanıştığım
You
memnun
a
oldum.
Scot?
İskoç
Partly.
musun? Kısmen.
The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Stay with that train. Don't let them get away. Keep your guns holstered. We need them Anderson boys alive. Come on, hurry.
Hadi bakalım.
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best. Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
You said plenty.
You law! Goddamn joke! Hey, cut that out! Ooh, that must have hurt. Leave him. Stay with that train. Hey, stop that. The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our
Tamam,
chance.
öldürme
Get to
diyorsun
the
da.
side of the train. Hey, settle down. Closer! Get us alongside it! Will you stop that? Get alongside that flat carriage. You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
You cop bastard! I didn't do nothing! Law, Phil! Damn fool!
Come on! You stop them, I'll stop the train.
Running ain't gonna help.
Come on, shitbag.
Go on, don't lose them.
Bastard. Damn bastard. Get the hell away from me.
Gonna be dead soon, partner. Get these ropes off me.
Stop! I'm coming for you next.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
It's just us then, lawman. Come here. We need to bother. Let me go. Can't do that. Do it. Let's make this quick. This man. Just don't kill it. Are you sure?
Abi şey yok lan.
Come on. I'll ride out here if you need me.
Wasting my time.
Hello? Is everything all right in there?
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray. There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take a minute. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up.
Onları yakalarız.
Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served
Bir
the law
zamanlar
yourself
kalmış
at some
istek
point.
etmeyi sanmıyorum.
Well, I
tam
wouldn't
olarak sanki öyle
exactly say
demezdim.
that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
Bölgeyi bilir misin?
No, not
Gayet pek
really.
değil.
On your right here, these
taraftan
tobacco
hep
fields?
tüm
This is
tarlalar,
part of Caliga
burası
Hall,
bayağı
big
yani
estate
bir
belonging to the Gray
parçası.
family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain around here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine
iyi
people.
insanlardır.
My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know
Şef
best, of
tanıdığım
course,
kişidir.
but they own half the businesses in
Kasabadaki
town.
işletmelerin
Which
yarısı.
town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it?
Oraya
Where
gidiyoruz.
we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Daha yeni geldik.
Another big family in
Bölgede
these
başka bir
parts.
aile.
They have an estate west of here.
Buranın, batısında.
Awful people,
Korkunç,
truly awful.
gerçekten korkunç.
They've been fighting with the
Ben
Grays for
kendimi
as long as I
bildiğim
can
bileli,
remember.
Güney'se şu
Sounds like quite the
Bundan sonra
place
bölge
you
ışık
got
bir yer
here.
sahipsiniz.
We're gonna bear left here. Whoa! Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes.
Sonra sonra hoş geldin.
Up there on your left
Sol
is the
tarafta
Rhodes
resmi
Parlor
var.
House. Very reputable saloon
Güzel,
owned by the
saygılı
Gray
bir-
family.
Çok saygılı.
We also have a general store,
Ayrıca bir marketin
gunsmith,
silahçımız,
post office,
toptancımız
train station,
ve,
of course.
tabii ki tren
What more do you
istasyonumuz var.
need?
Daha ne olsun?
Very little.
Peki bir
Oh,
şey
good,
yok.
they're back.
Çok güzel.
And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me? Come on, partner, before he wakes up. Bring him in so we can show Sheriff Gray.
Hey, fellas.
Yayınlar.
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver.
Arthur.
Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend
Beş
here,
arkadaşım
Your idiot
hakkında
friend is
salak
free to
arkadaşım.
go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real
bizi
pleasure.
zevkletti.
The mostly
iyi
good
vatandaşlar olarak
citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
well,
Başınız üstüne.
we're just
Buradan
honored to
yaklaşarak.
be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost
Yaşlılar.
their dignity.
How terrible.
Korkunç.
Come along now.
Hadi gidelim
I will
bakalım.
keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime
Yakında
soon.
bizi ziyaret
Excuse
edelim.
me, gentlemen.
İzninizle beyler.
Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, falling out, rebel gold, and marrying cousins or not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was
Evet,
talk
süper
of
ajanlar gibi
super
bahsediyordu.
agents. Some said.
Super
Süper
agents.
ajanlar.
I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank
Beladan
you,
uzak durun.
gentlemen.
Teşekkürler beyler. Ne yaptık abi?
So these two
Pekala, şu
plantation
çiftlik ailesi
families. Arthur, you start
Arthur,
sniffing
hı.
around the Gray's place, see what the story
Bunu
is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend Archibald.
Good. Hosea,
Güzel.
you see what you can find out about these
Bundaki
break
neler
weights.
oynuyorsun birkaç
All
bakalım.
right.
Pekala.
Thank you, Arthur.
Teşekkürler.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur?
Yesen
Have you had
artık.
enough of the
Yoksa
chase for
bugünlük bu
one
kadar
day?
kovalamamız yeter mi?
Get a move on, will you?
Arthur?
Sure, why
Peki,
not?
neden olmaz?
Great.
Harika.
Hosea, why
Neden
don't you lead us to that
bahsettiğin?
spot you were talking about? Kinda like this
Burayı
place.
sevdim gibi.
Okay,
Hadi balık.
let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Hadi bakalım.
Hotter in the clap today.
Miserable hot.
All right, gentlemen, follow
Bakalım,
me.
takip edelim. Hadi bakalım takip edelim. Hadi gidiyoruz beyler.
So how far is this
Ne kadar
creek?
uzakta bunlara?
It's a bit of a ride still,
Biraz daha.
and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different part. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too.
Bayağı balık
It's a
saydı.
good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Ah! Idiot! Get a hold of that horse, will you?
Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther.
Çok uzak değil.
Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was about the only upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
Vaktimiz olmadı.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
Ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county.
We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
Çok da değil.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember?
Listen, it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
Yes. Jack told me you were a good teacher when you took him fishing. I said he must have you confused with someone else.
Very funny.
Nereye gidiyoruz lan? Çok yakın dedi. Gittiğimiz yere bak. Omuz atarım ha sana çok alttan böyle. Aa, gidersin.
This is the spot. Down to the left
Mekan
there.
buradan soldan aşağı. Geldik yani ha.
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water. Yes, over there on the shore.
Buradan kıyıda.
I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
Aldırmaz ya.
All right.
Güzel bir
This
şekilde
looks like a fine vessel.
Okay.
Tamamdır.
Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon. Oh,
Okay, here we go.
Bakalım.
Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do too.
Abi şöyle
It's a bit
koyayım da.
deeper.
Bir de
I think here's good. All right. Good luck, gentlemen. Come on, Arthur. Don't be nervous.
Baba basıyorum ama
Where's your rod, Arthur?
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten. Are you trying to make your lure look like a dead fish? They won't be interested if it ain't moving.
dinleyecekler.
Arthur, you have to catch
Zaten
one
sana
at
zaman bir
least.
tane kal.
I think that's a bite. There he is.
You got a bite.
Nice, you hooked him.
That feels like a bite. Got one. Ah, I should have had that one.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that. Got him?
Hey, Hosea, you remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah, you do. He was maybe 20, 21, walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast, toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
I got a bite. There we go. I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We'd go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Hadi bakalım.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed the lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons had patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes.
Hadi abi ya
Did
bir
I
balık
ever
vursun
tell
ya.
you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh. You got something biting, Arthur. You got a bite there, Arthur.
It looks like you got a bite, Arthur.
Arthur's got a bite.
Bir şey yakaladı. Oğlum o ne lan yakaladığımız şey? Aa ben oğlum hala bir şey yakalayamadık ha. Evet didiklerler de didiklemiyorlar. Oyun. Ha, balık tuttuk ya lan sadece.
Something's nibbling. Ha! Got ya!
Kıyıya kadar attık hadi bakalım. Abi didiklemiyorlar, didiklemiyorlar.
Got a nibble there, Arthur?
Ne bitiyor abi? Bu sefer balık var gibi. Var. Kaçtı ya lan. Ya bu. Ben yapamıyorum bu oltalı işi. Ya ben niye arkaya şey yapamıyorum?
Hey, I reckon we
Bence
call
bunu
it a
yeter.
day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
Hadi konulacak geliyor.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Bence de yeter
Just
abi
follow
bakalım.
the
balık
shore
tutma.
south, Arthur.
Gelmiyor abi
That
gelmiyor.
was fun. Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay.
Bu kadar. Söyleyeyim mi?
All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
Bir kız var bana biraz pişirene kadar bekle. Bekledim kumpir pişirene kadar. Bekledim kumpir pişirene kadar. Onun yerine fırlattım. Abi ne tuhaf bir şarkı lan bu.
I wish to God I passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we do 3 poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Hey, that is a bully boy. Come pledge me on this round, round, round, round. We care not for the martial men that do our state's disdain, but we care for the merchantmen that do our states maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground up, ground up, ground up, ground up, ground up, ground up, ground up. Oh, bravo! Bravo!
Abi bizim kalp şeyimiz, canımız yaralandığımız için, kanım olduğu için gidiyor abi.
All right.
Mesela
I think.
ben
I mean,
demek istediğim biz
we're gonna be okay.
iyi olacağız.
I know.
Bilmiyorum.
Oh, I always know.
Bilmiyorum.
Whenever I got
Ne zaman siz
you two by
yanımda
my side,
olacağını,
things are gonna be just
her yerine
fine.
gelecek.
This place will be good for
Burası
us.
iyi gelecek.
For now, anyway.
En azından
I hope
şimdi.
so.
Umarım.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
Yeni görevler tanımlandı abi.
Is that so?
Yeah. Now make yourself useful. In the first part of you.
Arthur, how you been? I've been real worried.
What do you want?
Don't be like that. Just a few bucks. I'm short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that.
Oh, I'm sorry, Captain. Did they do things differently in the Navy?
Yeah.
Ha bunu
They
değil
left
ya.
the ladies in
Neymiş?
port.
And you preferred that, did you?
Sometimes. Depending on the
Bakalım
ladies.
ne çizmiş.
Should I say the women?
Yaklaştır. Koyunlar babası ve annesi.
All right there, son?
Hey,
Neyse bu görevimiz de bitti.